Positivity all over the place. What is going on in the UFC right now with that love, peace and happiness vibe, and is it even good for the business? In this video, hello and welcome to Bloodsport MMA. It feels like overall in the world right now, everything is kind of healing and coming a little bit back to more positivity. And the same is what I see in the MMA world as well. I only talk about the UFC, I'm not talking about any other organizations, but in the UFC, I feel like even though it's definitely because of certain individuals, but overall it feels like there's a really good vibe at the moment. You had Israel Adesanya, him chilling with Robert Whittaker, right? Like training together and everything that made every MMA fan happy. They had a real rivalry back in the day. I mean, listen to Robert Whittaker's regards on Adesanya before their two fights, right? He said he would never even think about training with him or whatever, and he would drive him over with the car if he could or whatever. And now they're chilling together, they're breaking bread together, chilling on Izzy's couch together, no Diddy. It doesn't stop there. He also chilled with Alex Pereira. They said they want to train together, right? They kind of did a video together. They sat next to each other at the fights. They seem to be in really good spirits with each other. They follow each other on Instagram as well right now. Izzy also talked with Mark Goddard backstage. They shared a hug and some nice words and everything. If you know the backstory, Mark Goddard stopped both of Izzy's stoppage losses, and he stopped them, you could argue, a little bit prematurely. At least that's what Izzy thought, and they kind of buried the hatchet. Also, you could see Izzy with Dricus du Plessis backstage after UFC 312 right there. They chopping it up together. You see Dricus du Plessis together with Sean Strickland having some nice interactions, conversations backstage. They seem to get along really well and have respect for each other. Don't forget, Sean Strickland and Dricus du Plessis fought in the freaking crowd, and not just like a year ago or something. You know what I mean? So it really feels like in this regard, they're all very positive. Also, you see Volkanovski with Ilia Topuria, they never really had a real rival, like a real hatred to each other, but they're chilling together, taking like 500 pictures together and whatever, having a really good vibe, right? Even just Dana White, I feel like, of course, there was a Bryce Mitchell thing that wasn't too positive, but
you're racist.
When they asked him about the GFL, he was like, no, I'm kind of happy, blah, 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 competition is good. Like, he was not shitting on them at all. Like, it just feels like everyone is in a positive mood. And I could bring more examples like Aljamain Sterling chilling with Petr right now, filming a TV series in Russia or Thailand or whatever. They're chilling together. Don't forget how much they hated each other, right? The whole team hated the whole other team. It was insane. Now they're having fun together, like best friends, chilling together and stuff. Habib and Conor also in August. I'm joking. They will probably never get along, unfortunately.
There will never be peace here. I always say you should aim for peace. But if you can't aim for peace, aim between the eyes. And that's it. I'm gonna aim right between that man's eyes. And this is never over. Never, ever, ever over.
I think if you're a true MMA fan and you have no hate in your heart, that will be your dream to see Habib and Conor breaking bread together and burying the hatchet. But this beef just already went way too far. I don't see any chance to them ever making up. But yeah, I mean, maybe I even trying to look at the wall right now if there's any faces that I'm like forgetting who are burying the hatchet and stuff. I can't see anything right now, but yeah, it just feels like overall there's not really much hate at the moment. Of course, there's always people hating on each other, some fighters, which is good for the business. It needs people hating on each other. It needs that Strickland Chimaev vibe, you know what I mean? That's also important that we have that. It's all about balance. But it feels like in recent years it has been mostly hate, just everyone shitting on each other, which is not bad at all for the business. But I also think that this good vibe right now is also not bad for business. It's not like people are thinking it's boring now and stuff. People that saw the hate like to see them now being friends and making up. You love to see that whole story playing out, right? So that good vibe is also good for PR. It's not necessarily bad. As I said, of course, you always need that bad side as well, that bad blood, but you will always have that. That will always exist. But it's nice to see especially the older generation, because I feel like a whole generation of fighters that we grew up with, all those Izzy's and Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje, all those guys are really on the way to retirement right now and on their last leg. And to see them burying the hatchet from past rivalries is really beautiful. It makes a lot of sense, because if you're coming to retirement, why still have beef with past opponents? You know what I mean? So I think it's really nice to see that. I personally love it. Write your opinion in the comments, guys. Did I miss anything? Did I miss any two guys that are now friends that used to hate each other or whatever? Write in the comments. What do you think about the whole vibe in the MMA world right now? Write it in the comments, you guys. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, would appreciate that. Make sure to check out my merch, bloodshop.net, first link in the bio. Remember, I have free shipping with the code FREE. Check it out, you guys. Stay bloody. And until the next one, bye-bye. Bloodsport out.